Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tiny Bookshop. I'm Sophia Bobby, and let's get straight into this episode. So, what we have to do next... we already got that? What we need to do next is we're trying to get our last golden memory, which we're trying to get it from Klaus. So basically we just need to attend the concert. Well, not just that, I'm sure there's more, but that's the next thing we're doing. So, we have a couple days before the concert, so let's see, where should we go this time? We could go to the Mega Marché, but that's... We could also go to St. Bookston, right? What do we need to do at St. Bookston? Sell academically irrelevant books to students. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, what are the top genres at St. Bookston? Fact, classic, and drama. Okay, fact, classic, and drama. Let's fill up our shelves. Fact, classic, and drama. Her bookshelves are so depleted. Fact, classic, and then drama. Okay, let's fill up these shelves. Classics, fantasy, kids' books. Let's take out these. Put in crime over here. Fact books, travel. Nice. Okay, let's fill out this shelf over here. We'll put more fact books. And then we'll put in more drama, more classics, and then another fact book. Perfect. Okay. Then over here we'll put in 3 travel, 2 kids. Put some fantasy here. 1, 2, 3. Let's put 3 crime books. And then, I guess, 2 kids' books? Yeah, okay, perfect. Let's do this. University, Monday, summer the 1st. Okay, let's open up. Whew, wonder if we'll see Anne here. I'm pretty sure the plant that she gave us is completely in bloom now, so... I feel like she should give us an update on that. Be like, oh, good job, you did another plant, you know? Because I don't think she's come by since we completed the plant. Task, I mean. Alright, well, let's give some recommendations. Hey, there's Fern! Dun dun dun. Yay, it's Anne! Anne, talk to us. What do you think of the plant? Okay, first recommendation. Hi there! Biographies are far too boring for me, and don't give me anything poetic. However, I want some cold, hard facts. Okay, not biography, not poetic. From Renaissance and Neoclassicism, this guide charts the development of English architectural theory and practice along marvelous color portraits of A.F. Kirsting. Okay. Games, game design, game studies. Cold, hard facts. I wonder if that would be a good one. Evil knits, bookworm, memoir, no. A taxonomy of the flora of Buxton Bay from the late 16th century. Maybe this is good. That sounds like cold hard facts, right? Let's try it. Oh yes, on the natural flora of Buxton Borough? I always wanted to know about that. Awesome. Hello, Anne. Oh wow, that's the most beautiful bleeding heart I've ever seen. Alright, let's see. Horizontal racemes, 12 pendants on this one. Outer petals are fuchsia. Wait, that's incredible! It's still blooming! Usually the flowers only bloom in spring. What a great find. Imagine being able to provide a touch of this beautiful, bright color around town no matter the season. Yeah. This certainly begs further investigation later. For now, we should get started on growing the next plant since it takes a while. Please be very, very careful with this aconitum seed. Okay, this plant seems to thrive in a coastal climate and weirdly enough around fantasy books. Okay, sure. My tests have shown that this mutation isn't poisonous to the touch, but it should certainly never be ingested. I'm very serious. I know it's said to have magical powers, but it's much more likely to straight up kill you. Anyway, you have been warned. Now let's see if this plant can make it on our windy shores. Okay, equip this last seedling as you visit Buxtonbury's coastal locations. And please report any unusual sightings to me too, just in case. Oh my god, okay. That's gonna take a while. Well then. Thanks, Anne. Right. What's the latest headline? It needs to be science fiction, and I'm not afraid of a bit of tragedy. Also, I wouldn't mind something niche. Okay, science fiction, tragedy, niche. Let's see. Okay, this is science fiction. Love cats, love space, you'll love this. Revel in feline supremacy while reading tales by the likes of Ursula Le Guin, Arthur C. Clarke, and McCaffrey, approved by Freya. Okay. I don't think that's tragic, though. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I don't think. What's this? Lightning Thief, that's fantasy. Ancillary Justice. What would you do if you were a giant spaceship controlling hundreds of soldiers now betrayed and trapped in one fragile body? Okay, that could be good. Foundry Side. I don't think that's science fiction. The Martian Chronicles. Oh, but that's definitely not niche, is it? Isn't that famous? Philip K. Dick. Everyone knew Jason Taverner. Science fiction novel explores what it means to have an identity in a reality shaped by a totalitarian police state. Is this famous? Or is it niche? There's that one, or there's Ancillary Justice. I'm kind of thinking Ancillary Justice would be a fun one. Let's try it. Let's try Ancillary Justice. Marvelous! This concept sounds cool. No problem, Fern. I got you, man. Alright. Anyone want a recommendation? I'm here to recommend. Alright, here we go. Give me something very niche and I'm not put off by dry books. I'm a fan of books like The Seven Lamps of Architecture. I couldn't find anything at the library. Okay, this dry essay is a must-read for fans of Gothic revival and a fun insight into the minds of 1800s mid-century architects. If you ever wondered how architects 200 years ago contemplated their craft, this one's for you. Okay, we've got Architecture in Britain. We've got Evil Knit. I don't think that's dry. Rosalind Franklin. That's a biography. Room of One's Own. No. Blurb Your Enthusiasm. Cracking compendium of book blurbs, writing tips, literary folklore, and publishing secrets. You pick up a book, what next? Maybe you read the hook on the back cover, the flaps, and the glowing blurbs authors give one another. Okay. The War of the Roses. The Hollow Crown, 15th century England, Five Kings, Endless War. Okay, that seems famous, I think. Gemology, a study in rubies. I wonder if this would be a good one. It's either this one or the other one that was here. What was it? Architecture in Britain. That sounds pretty dry, right? Let's try this Architecture in Britain one. Whoa, I bet nobody else around has read this. Awesome. Okay. Ooh. Great. Oh, Miriam. It's always fun when the different characters come into your shop every day. It's like, you just never know who's going to show up, and it's always fun when it's like, they talk to you and stuff. I don't know, I think that's one of the game's charms, that they really make you like the characters. Miriam, you need any recommendations? No? Oh, yep. Okay. Let me put your skills to the test. I'm interested in fact books, and I usually go for 21st century publications. Oh, we're out of fact books. Okay, well, we're looking at travel it is, I guess. Okay, 2012, 2019, 2008, and 2016. Okay. Let's see. Into the Sunset, satirical travelogue, hiking trails. Get lost and find yourself amidst the stunning natural beauty of Buxton Bay's secret hiking trails. Let's try this one. Woohoo! Hiking trails in Buxton Bay. Interesting. I can't wait to learn more. Right, nice. Right. Well, that's that. Alright, let's close up. Okay. Used book collection, used book lot. Nice. Okay. Let's see. What should we do next? Where should we go? We have to go to coastal locations for Anne. For Tilda, we just need another golden memory, so it has to be either Anne or Klaus. Those are the only characters we have left, or Harper. I don't know what to do for Harper, but I think we might as well go to coastal locations for Anne. So let's go to the beach. I know we're supposed to sell 15 fantasy books at the beach, but that challenge is so difficult, honestly. I don't even want to try it again. So let's just go to the beach and sell some books, honestly. What are the top genres at the beach? Let's see. Fantasy, kid, crime. Okay, fantasy, kid, crime. Fantasy, kid, and crime. Okay, fantasy, kids books, and crime books. Okay, let's empty out this shelf. Travel books, fact books, travel here, drama, fantasy, and classic. Oh, let's take these out, put in 2 classics. Then we'll fill this with fantasy. Oops. Okay, we'll put more kids books here, more crime books here, and then another fantasy. Perfect. Okay. Over here we can put, what do we have the least of? Fact books, drama books, and I guess classics again? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Far Beach, Tuesday, summer the 2nd. Whew. Oh, whoa! More digging! Whoa! Harper said this needs to be done yesterday. Yes, sir. We dig. What? What is that? Can I click on that? Oh my god. Can I do anything here? I guess not. Wow, what in the world? I'm very confused. Okay. Alright, let's see. It's Bring a Book to School Day. I'm a huge sci-fi nerd, but I'm usually not a fan of romance. I really enjoyed Ashfall Legacy. Okay. Sid Chambers, alien-human hybrid, has never known his father, a Denza native who disappeared years ago. Picking up the trail, Sid now journeys beyond Earth to seek out his father, discovering a universe-shattering secret along the way. Alright. Sci-fi, but not romance. I'm kind of thinking this cat one might actually be perfect. Love cats, love space, you'll love this. Revel in feline supremacy while reading tales by the likes of Ursula Le Guin, blah 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 blah. It's probably not romance, and it's definitely sci-fi. Should we just go? Let's just go with this one. Oh, I didn't think much of the cover, but cats in space and other places? I love speculative fiction. Okay. Oh wow, we've already sold 5 fantasy. What? Maybe we should have brought 15. Maybe we could have done it. Aw man. Hey, look how far my minions have come. We're gonna build a sandcastle that's so big that no adults can come in. It's gonna be so tall that no one can break it, no matter how mean they are. Yes, yes! What if we make it as big as a skyscraper? And only I will know how to navigate its secret passages. It's gonna be the first of many wonders of the world I'm gonna build as a famous architect. But I'm gonna need more minions. Give me an army! We need kids to share our vision. So I guess that's, kids who like fantasy books? Yes, all according to plan. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I have to pick up my kid in a bit. I love animals so much. Also, I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining. The Nightingale is one of my all-time favorites. An emperor falls for Nightingale's song, but when a flashy mechanical bird appears, everyone forgets the real Nightingale and he flies away. A poetic tale that reminds us that no technology can truly capture the beauty of nature or one's talent. Okay, let's find something with animals. Invasion, that's one where you transform into animals. That's a possibility. Anne of Green Gables, no. Hatchet. Thumbelina. That's not about animals though, is it? We've got fantasy books too. Probably other genres too. Kiki's Livery Service. Color of Magic. I don't know. Has to be animal related. Light and entertaining. I'm thinking the Invasion Animorphs, where they transform into animals, could be a good one. I don't know. Let's try it. Unconventional, but cute. The Invasion. Wow, we've already sold 9 fantasy books. Now I feel dumb. Should have brought more. You know what? We'll do the next day at the beach and we'll try to sell 15. Hello, hi, hello. Give me something with a low page count. However, I'm not at all interested in fact books. Well, that's easy. This is 29 pages, and it's not a fact book. Let's do it. Woohoo! The perfect book to carry around with me. That was easy. Huh. Interesting. Wow, we've already sold 12 fantasy books. Alright. So, I want to read a horror story. I have a soft spot for science fiction, and the grislier the better. Yikes. Okay. Fantasy classic. Uh-oh. Do we even have any more sci-fi? Stories? Poetry? That's romance. No. 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 Vicious. Oh, sci-fi. It certainly doesn't have gore, though. Jurassic Park. But it's not horror. Is Jurassic Park considered sci-fi? What's this? That's crime. Sadistic serial killers on the loose in Boston. Thriller. Okay, I'm thinking it has to be either Jurassic Park, which I don't think is scary enough, or Vicious, which I don't think is enough of a horror title. Let's just try this one, you know? It is sci-fi. Really? I don't think Vicious counts as horror. There is no horror genre, and I don't know what books are horror, so I always say that, but I always struggle with it. It's too bad the genres are mixed together sometime. It would be so much easier if it was like very clear cut what is in each genre. All right. Oh, something's happening. Looks like it's grown to a little seedling. How cute. Awesome. Okay, let's close up. Nice. Okay, so Klaus's... Let's see, Klaus's concert is not yet, right? It's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. All right, let's go to the beach one more time, and we're gonna try to sell 15 fantasy this time. Honestly, I don't think we'll be able to do it, but after the success of quote-unquote yesterday in the game, I'm kind of thinking we could. You know how... Actually, hold on, we gotta go back. I need to make sure it's sunny. Sunny. Okay, good. I'm thinking we could do it because I think it's now summer, so books will sell better at the beach. I don't know. Even if it doesn't work, it's okay. I don't have high expectations for that because I haven't been able to do it in the past. But you know what? That's fine. Okay. Let's do that, and then the other genres, I think we're crime and kids. Let's put crime and kids here. Okay. We'll put more crime and kids here too, because those are the genres that are most popular. And then we'll put in 2 fact books. Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's do it. Let's see if we can sell 15 fantasy. Again, no expectations, just going in, anticipating it to go however it goes. Imagine if we could sell 15 in one day, though. That would be amazing. It's always unfortunate when you get to 14 out of 15, and then it's like, okay, that's all your customers for the day. It's always such a bummer. Alright. What a week. I need an absolute unit of a book. 700 pages at minimum. I'm not a fan of horror at all, though. Okay, that's 700. This is 700. Okay. Okay, this is also 700. 800. Okay, we should do one of these. Let's do this one. Wait, are they? Yeah, let's do this one. Brilliant! I like big books and I cannot lie. Awesome. Okay, 2 out of 15. That's a good start. 3. Mm-hmm. 6 already. Wow. Alright. What a week. I prefer to read uncomplicated books. I quite like a thrilling story. The Dry is one of my all-time favorites. Police investigator Aaron Falk returns home for his funeral of his friend in the small Australian town that shunned him years ago. In this outback mystery, Falk uncovers not just how his friends died, but how it's connected to the crime he was framed for years ago. Thrilling story. Wonder if we have any thrilling... What do you call them? Thrilling fantasy books. Let's look. Ashfall Legacy, Dreamer's Pool, Messenger, Empire of the Vampire, yeah. Dark Matter. Uncomplicated, though. I'm thinking we just need to go with a thriller. Unless there's a thrilling one here, but uncomplicated. Yeah, let's go with one of these. One of us is lying. We have always lived in the castle. If we were villains, maybe not. The Frozen River. A thrilling mystery based on a true story. Should we go with this one, maybe? But is it uncomplicated? Let's try it. Oh, I didn't think much of the cover, but a thriller? I'm gonna be glued to the pages. Whew. Good. And we've already sold 7 out of 15. Wow. 8 out of 15. Nice. 9, 10, 11. 11? No, 10. 11. Good. Alright. Hi, hello. I can always go for a fantasy novel. I like going on epic adventures in my reading, and I also still like children's books. Okay. Children's books. Do we have any children's books? We have Steelheart, that's young adult. What else do we have? Do we have any children's books? Is The Giver a children's book? I don't know. Let's stick with one of the fantasy books. So we have Steelheart. Absolute power corrupts absolutely, and in a world where superheroes create inhuman despots, David seeks revenge on the strongest of them all, Steelheart. Sci-fi. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Spellbreaker. In a world where magic has a price, orphaned Elsie Camden was born to shatter spells for free. Uncover her hidden past, blah blah blah. That could be good, right? That sounds like fantasy, like regular fantasy. Earthsea, that's fantasy for sure. I wonder if I should go with this one. Although, maybe Spellbreaker is better. Oh, I don't know. Both could be good, right? Maybe we should go with Spellbreaker. Wait, where's the heroic protagonist I can live vicariously through? Oh. Okay then. Well, 12 out of 15, 13 out of 15. Well, we're gonna get close. 14. So, didn't I tell you the Flower Festival was gonna be epic? And I even won the trophy. Hee hee hee. All my friends were jealous. Anyway, my win was probably also a little bit thanks to you, so I thought I'd give you this. Aw, thank you. You should put it up next to the bookshop so that everyone who missed the festival can appreciate my work. Okay, Harper, I will. We did it! We sold 15! Oh my god. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Alright. One kids book, please. I'm not a fan of romance, though. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay, kids books. That's the only kids book we have. Welcome to Redwall, an abbey that offers the sanctuary of good food, warm fires, and brave tales. This world is not without its dangers, but if a humble mouse can claim a fabled sword, they might just go down in song and legend. Alright, let's do it. Woohoo! Redfall makes me feel all nostalgic. Awesome. I can't believe we sold 15 fantasy. We sold 18 actually. Oh my god, wow. That was a real success. Okay then. Oh, something's happening. Plant's growing even more? Whoa, your plant has grown quite a bit. Good job, scientist. No way. Okay. Well, let's close up. Okay then. Wow. Let's get this. And used maths books. Nice. Okay. Okay, we have to go to the lighthouse. What are the top genres at the lighthouse? Drama, crime, fantasy. Okay. Drama, crime, fantasy. Fantasy. Drama. And then crime. Okay, let's fill up this shelf. Travel books. Fantasy. Kids books. We'll put another classic here. Take out these and fill in this shelf here. We'll put more fantasy here. More crime. And then drama and fantasy. Perfect. Okay, then put 2 more here. 3 kids books. And I guess 2 travel. Alright, let's do it. Klaus, let's see your concert. Awesome, we finally get to Klaus's concert. Nice. Another day at the lighthouse. Tamaz. A very strong performance, wasn't it? And the audience was completely packed. Even Nadia was there, and she smiled at me, and she goes to an actual acting school. I couldn't be more satisfied. All of our efforts have paid off. Didn't I tell you your investments would make a difference? Everyone's been congratulating me on the high production value and stylish chairs. Someone from the review actually called it a faithful retelling of a timeless classic. I'm sure with a glowing review like that, we'll attract some classic fans at future performances. Anyways, I will take a 3-day break from theater, and then we will be right back to rehearsals. There's lots to work on after all, and I hope you'll come back to see our play again soon. Aw, of course. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Right. Hello, Fern. Hello, I'm here on research. I'm looking for a travel guide. You have anything like the long, unwinding road? Come with Mark P. Jones as he takes you through the beautiful green hills and valleys of Wales. Discover Wales's deep majesty and ancient history with local voices at the fore. Alright. Charming diary chronicling At-Hill's fortnight in Italy in 1947. That seems good. Rambles in Germany and Italy. While Italy held many painful memories for Mary Shelley, she returned. Oh, I don't know if that's travel guide. Is the first one a travel guide? Diary. Australian content creator and author Christiane Jones shares how to appreciate the city of ginkgo leaves in this beautiful illustrated guide. Perfect. Edinburgh. Travelogue. I think we should go with a year in Tokyo. Let's do it. Oh yes, a year in Tokyo sounds like a fun trip. Nice. Awesome. Klaus. Phew, you came. Wow, am I glad to see you. I am so nervous. Lux and Moira obviously needed my help setting up, but I can barely think. I guess I found out I had stage fright at the bonfire this year, but today is much worse. What if everything goes wrong at our first real concert? No one will ever let us play again. You should at least try. Huh, yeah, I guess you're right. I was so afraid of failing, but I'll probably regret it even more if I didn't try at all. And who knows, eh? There's still a chance that everything goes really well. Hey, thanks for keeping me real. You're a good mate. And thanks for coming by today. I should probably help out backstage now. See you after the gig? Oh, Bane of the Wolf. What's that? Did I complete a task for Klaus? Huh. I don't know. It said I completed a task. Bane of the Wolf. Interesting. Alright, well, let's give some recommendations. I need something to read on tour. I like going on epic adventures in my reading. Wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated, and I tend to enjoy the classics. Okay. Alright, stories. Romeo and Juliet. I don't know if that would be an epic adventure. Far from the madding crowd. Bathsheba Everdeen thinks she's all that. 3 men are reluctant to contradict her and eager to win her affections. Okay, Jurassic Park. This is definitely an epic adventure. It's Jurassic Park. It's a massive park filled with more dinosaur and danger than you can shake a stick at. Okay, that's a real possibility. Oh, are those the only classics we have? Is it sophisticated? It's certainly a classic, and it is an epic adventure. Let's try it. Huh, I've been meaning to read Jurassic Park. I've never tried that before. Okay, I'll take it. I usually prefer stories without a happy ending, and kids' books usually aren't for me, but I'm looking for something with a quirky investigator. Can you help me or whatever? Without a happy ending, kids' books aren't for you. Quirky investigator. Thornhill. Okay. Maybe that's a good one. Bait and Witch. Josie expected to lie low in Wilfred, Oregon for a bit when she took the job as a small town's only librarian. One of us is lying. Quirky investigator. How desperate is a person who steals another's identity? Detective Hanma searches for his nephew's missing fiancé, unraveling grim crimes to uncover the true Shoko, since the dead leave traces in the living. Who could it be at this hour? Readers are discouraged from reading this book about a preteen training as a secret agent in this strange town. Okay. And a quirky investigator. I don't know. Body in the library, Miss Marple. Study in oh, this is a good one. Although I think it has a happy ending, but certainly quirky. Jamie Watson has admired the coldly intellectual Charlotte Holmes from a distance. I think we should go with this one. She's very quirky. Sick! I can't wait to investigate this book. Oh wow, I didn't expect to see that book pop up in this game. That's cool. I thought it was too niche for that. Wow, that's such a throwback. I read that so many years ago. I'm interested in outer space. I'm down with something fictional, and I wouldn't mind something niche. Yep, I already finished the last one. Okay, let's see. Sci-fi. Labyrinths. Gathering Blue. Set in a post-apocalyptic world where the undesirable are cast out, orphaned and disabled Kira is spared for her magical embroidery. Sounds like fantasy. That's fantasy. What's this? An experiment that accelerated evolution on a terraformed planet was thwarted, but evolution still finds a way. Even on a planet light years away, the series presents our society with a mirror when it shows us the problems of a different species. Okay, that's a real possibility. What about this one? Pretty sure that's fantasy. Okay. Charlotte's Web, Madeline. I think the only choice we have is Children of Time. Let's try it. Woohoo! Children of Time is totally out there, literally. Nice. Nice. Oh, something's happening. Goodness, it's huge. We did it already? And we want to take a look at it now that it's fully grown. Oh my god, we did it. Wow. Alright. Is it time for Klaus's show? Let's see it. What's up, Buxtonbury? Woohoo! We're Silens Libri. And we're so stoked to play for you tonight. This next song is called The Hollow Halls of History.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome.
Sleepless, no replies.
Let's go.
Kingdom lies, pages always just outside of sight. What do they hide? I'm here to teach you that hidden knowledge seeks you. I would beseech you to take our badminton without stay up till day breaks. Read until your eyes fall out. Your sight turns dark, your spirit lifts. Walk those hollow halls of history.
Fun.
Let's make some noise for our Tiny Bookshop.
Make some noise for Tiny Bookshop. Cute.
I'm here to teach you that hidden knowledge seeks you. And I would beseech you to take a
I like that they got an actual person singing for this. That's really fun.
read until your eyes fall out. Your sight turns dark, your spirit lifts. Walk those hollow halls of history.
Yeah. Thank you, Buxtonbury. Heck yeah, that was so loud. At least smile for the photo, Moira love. Thanks for coming and see you soon. Yay. Awesome. Okay. Awesome. Let's go to the Mega Marché now, so we can talk to Mr. Klaus. What are the top genres at the Mega Marché? Let's see. We have crime, drama, kids. Okay, crime, drama, kids. Awesome. That was really nice. I like that. Huh. Wow. Crime. Okay. Let's fill in our other shelves. Travel. More travel, more kids. Classic. Take out these. And then we'll fill in the shelf. Alright. Oh, I put these here. Let's put 3 classics. And then we'll put in more kids' books. And then more drama. And then we'll put in another crime. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Put in some fact books. Fantasy. And then I guess 2 travel. Perfect. Awesome. Nice. Okay. Oh, let's hope. Oh, there's Klaus. Good. Oop. Hey, Klaus. Hey, you. Notice anything new? Yeah, I finally bought this beauty. The band needed a tour van to transport equipment to our upcoming gigs, as you know. Well, I mean, it's in a rough state, but nothing a few new parts and a fresh layer of paint can't fix, right? I've written down the parts somewhere. Let me see. Ah, here we go. I need a carbonated incinerator. Are you taking notes? Alright, I need a carbonated incinerator. Okay, let's take pictures. Carbonated incinerator. Oh, just that? Okay. A washerproof shifter. Okay. Sure. And an iodine-plated fuel duct. You got it. Yeah, truly no idea what these are, mate. I could honestly use your help with that. If you see these parts anywhere, could you bring them to here for me? I know it's a big ask, but it would mean the world, mate. Thank you. In the meantime, I'll just be here, taking this thing apart. Hopefully I don't find any more rust. Okay, can I buy any of the parts right now? What do I need? Washerproof shifter, iodine-plated fuel duct, carbonated incinerator. Okay, sure. Alright, I know I did look into this, and one of the parts is at Walt's shop, so we'll have to go to the waterfront next. Okay, but we're making good progress. Whew. So, Knights, Romans, Vikings. I want to see some history. Also, I don't think I'll ever outgrow children's literature, but I'm not a fan of romance. Alright, sure. History, but not romance. History. Follow the adventures of 7-year-old Madeline in this illustrated children's book set in picturesque Paris. Enchanting tale of love, not interested in romance. Complete Peanuts. Secret Garden. James and the Giant Peach. Okay, I don't know, but does it have to be historical? I mean, I could just pick a children's novel, because I don't see anything historical in here. Could try The Complete Peanuts, maybe. It is, I don't know. It's not historical. I don't know. Yikes. I don't know. Let's try this one. I don't know. Really? I failed to see the historical aspects. Okay. Okay then. Fair enough. Yo, the concert was absolutely brilliant. I still feel hyped up. Can't believe how many people came. They were singing along too. After all the anxiety I had before the show, I couldn't have imagined a better outcome. And thank you again for all your support, mate. And you haven't heard the best news yet. After the gig, we were approached by some people from out of town. They're like a group of organizers who put together alternative music events, and they asked us to play some shows for them. How brilliant is that? One local concert, and we already have more lined up in other cities. I think I need to let it all sink in before I can believe it. And we have to practice now, more now than ever. Practice more than ever now. Oh my god. But I'll see you again. I'll see you soon, alright? And then we can make plans for a real tour. Aw, Klaus. Hey, we managed to grow Wolfsbane, and we're still alive. Let me take a closer look. Typical cylindrical helmet form, aconitine, test strip is negative. No, I can't be sure until I take another look at these samples in the lab, but it looks like we've managed to create a non-toxic mutation of the Aconitum napellus species. This could have incredible implications for the use in medical practice. In a way, it does have magic powers, huh? Yeah! Wow, this is the most exciting research I've conducted so far. Thank you so much for your help. Yeah. Don't worry, you'll of course be credited in my dissertation. I couldn't have done it without you in the bookshop after all. Now you'll have to excuse me. There's so much more I need to note down. Bye. Hey, nice. But I don't think that was a golden memory. Nope. Still not. Okay. Yo, you got anything inspiring? I would like an encyclopedia for reference. I'm a fan of books like Death in Yellowstone. Okay. Encyclopedia. Death in Yellowstone. Do I have any encyclopedias? Let's see. Let's look. Etiquette. Richard Serra. Bookworm. I don't have any encyclopedias. But fan of books like Death in Yellowstone. Makes me think maybe just a collection of stories, like the top 50 camper van destinations, maybe? It's not an encyclopedia, but it's like 50 different places, you know? It's kind of like an encyclopedia. I don't know. Yeah, we definitely don't have an encyclopedia. Let's try this one. It might be wrong, though. Doesn't sound encyclopedic to me. I didn't have any encyclopedias, bro. I mean, that's so specific. I've only ever had, like, 3 or 4 different encyclopedias. How do you even do that? I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Well, we're selling a lot of books. And making a lot of money. Okay. What a week. Crime is my passion. I mean, I'd love a crime novel. I hate plot twists, though. Oh, okay. Josie expected to lie low in Wilford, Oregon for a bit when she took a job as a small town's only librarian. She didn't expect latent magic powers, a fight to save a library from being torn down, or finding a body in the woods, but she has to tackle all 3 head on. Okay, that's a possibility. How desperate is a person who steals another's identity? Okay, that's a real possibility. Unraveling grim crimes to uncover the true Shoko. Who could it be at this hour? Big sleep. It could be any of these, right? Although I don't know what has a plot twist and what doesn't. We could try All She Was Worth. Let's try this one. You're right! Can't wait to see what happens! Whew. Okay. Alright, let's keep selling some books. Okay. Shh, honey, we're talking to the bookseller right now. I feel like reading a literary fiction novel. Also, I enjoy a good classic from time to time. Do you have anything like Orlando? Medley through over 3 centuries of history, featuring a suave protagonist with lots of moments of self-discovery. Filled with passionate affairs, bittersweet moments, bending the rules of time, class, and gender. Okay. The Moreland Cottage. Maggie suffers under the oppressive needs of her bitter mother and selfish brother. When a neighboring family offers a glimpse of the warmth she's never known, she must choose between her burden of responsibility to her family and the true call of love. Huh. Okay. 24 stories told by 24 pilgrims. As they travel to Canterbury Cathedral. Who can tell the most enthralling one and win a free meal at the Tabard Inn? Okay. Those are the only classics we have. Oh, we have these too. Sherlock Holmes and Canterville Ghost. I'm thinking one of the other ones would fit better. Maybe the Moreland Cottage? I don't know. Let's try it. Brilliant! I feel like the Moreland Cottage has a lot of depth. Whew, good. Okay. Sorry, I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'm just getting back into reading, so I'd like something light and entertaining. However, I'm not a fan of romance. Can't get enough of Hatchet. 13-year-old boy named Brian gets stranded on the Canadian wilderness and has to survive with nothing but the damaged supplies from the plane wreck. Alone, but with the luck of the young, Brian takes on the great outdoors and learns he's not half bad at hunting. Okay, a kid's book, I guess? After a wild storm, haunts Buxtonbury shore, 4 adventurous kids find a mischievous mermaid by an old shipwreck. Sneaking kelp tea and dodging nosy adults, they decode slippery clues to help her uncover something fishy hidden beneath the waves. Doesn't that seem like a good one? The gripping adventures of a man who spent over 5 decades at sea and lived to tell the tale. Ooh, what about this one? We're trying to sell the Buxtonbury books. Let's try it. Whoa, sounds like a good way to get back into reading. Yeah. I think that's the book that Walt wrote, believe it or not. Okay then. Awesome. Alright, let's close up. Everyone get out of the truck. Out of the bookshop now. Okay. Now we need to find the 3 items for Klaus. I took pictures of all 3. Let's see. Iodine plated fuel duct, washer-proof shifter, and carbonated incinerator. Okay. Well, we could buy one of these. Maybe it'll give us the chance to get something new here. We could buy both of them. Because I think we have to buy those items from the paper. But, yeah, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Well, let's go to the waterfront and buy that item from Walt. Travel fantasy fact. Let's do it. Travel fantasy fact. Okay. Travel fantasy fact. Travel. Fantasy. And fact. Perfect. Okay, let's fill up this shelf. Travel. Drama. Classic. Kids books. Crime. And then we'll put kids books here and 3 classics. Travel. Put in more fantasy. Put in more fact books. And then put in a travel here. Okay, then we need more drama. More crime. And more kids books, I guess. Perfect. Let's do it. Waterfront Square, Saturday, summer the 6th. Okay, let's see if we can buy what we need from Walt. Ahoy there! What can I help you with today, kiddo? Oh, he has possibly multiple things we need, doesn't he? Let me see. Carbonated incinerator. Washer-proof shifter, that's this. Okay, and then iodine plated fuel duct. We don't need this steel-plated wiper. Should we buy it anyway? I don't know. Well, let's buy it anyway. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, we have so much money, why not spend it, right? Okay, well, we got one of the 3 things for Klaus. And the other ones we can't buy in the newspaper? Nope. Yeah, okay. Huh. Alright. Did you get anything new in? Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's about nature. I'm interested in fact books. I really enjoyed Down Under. Okay. Plants or rocks or animals, as long as it's about nature. An entertaining and educational travelogue exploring sunburned country, also known as Australia. Marvel about the country's people, history, landscape, flora, and fauna. Okay. Let's find one about travel. These are cookbooks. Explore the mythical and exotic lands of Western Europe. A satirical travelogue series lets you in on the secret wisdom and mysterious culture of the West. Travel light, move fast. Told through a series of juxtaposed vignettes from her past, this memoir by Alexandra pieces together the portrait of a fascinating, roughly human, ultimately tragic family. Okay. Misadventures in Africa. I think we should go with Into the Sunset. I want something more botanical, you know? Wait, did she say that and I missed that? I thought she just said she wants something about travel. Oops, that's a mistake that I made. Okay. Well. So for Klaus, we got one of the three. Which one did we get? Was it the carbonated incinerator? It was one of the three. Okay, so like the drama, the style, the emotions. It has to be a play for me, and I wouldn't mind if there was romance. But I'm usually not looking for children's books. Okay. Midsummer Night's Dream, simple love triangles are for beginners. In this classic play, romantic entanglements involve four young, lovesick Greeks, fairy royalty, enchantment spells, and a donkey, resulting in a comedy for the ages. Am I crazy, or is that like the perfect right on the first one? Let's do it. Excellent, how very theatrical. Slay. Okay then. Oh dear, you should really ban me from your shop. I shouldn't buy any more books. My shelves at home are already aching under the weight. And I'm too ashamed to even tell you how many other surfaces besides the shelves are filled with books. It's a mess, but what can I say? There's always something interesting out there I haven't read yet. Or that has a new edition. Alright, why don't we keep it to one book today? Do you have anything you can recommend? I'm partial to a plot twist. Also, I wouldn't mind a good whodunit. Do you have anything like All Your Twisted Secrets? I'm interested to see what you suggest. 6 high school teenagers meet up under false pretenses and are locked in a room with only one direction. Before the hour is up, they must choose one person to die. Amidst the chaos that ensues, a second question arises. Who did this to them? Okay. Who did this to them? Plot twist, mystery. Okay, a week on an Uber luxury yacht? Yes, please. Travel journalist Lowe witnesses a woman thrown aboard, but frustratingly, no one believes that she's telling the truth. Okay, that's a thriller. Mystery. Based on a true story. Cream tea killer. Amateur sleuth Morwenna is looking forward to a bit of normality until the local DJ she was supposed to be meeting with washes up at the beach. Despite being dubbed the cream tea killer, they are anything but sweet, and it is up to Morwenna to unmask them. That's certainly a whodunit. Does it have a plot twist, though? Anxious people. Bleak house. What if we tried the cream tea killer? I've definitely heard of it. It is a mystery, right? Let's try it. Ah, shucks. This seems a bit predictable. Oh. Wow, okay. Ah, dear, that is not what I was looking for. You should really know that by now. Okay, sure. What's the scuttlebutt? All the world's a stage, so give me a play. Also enjoy a good classic from time to time. I'm a big fan of Cyrano de Bergerac. 19th century rom-com, Cyrano, a skilled wordsmith, fears confessing his love to Roxanne due to his large nose. Instead, he gets another man to woo Roxanne in his place by giving her the love letters Cyrano writes. Tragic comedic play written entirely in poetic verse. Okay, let's find a play. No. 24 stories. That's a novel. Okay, this is a play. Love Lies in Misunderstanding. Century rom-com. Novel. Okay. Dramatization. Does that mean it's a play? Oh yeah, historical play, it said. Emperor's New Clothes. No. Maybe we should go with Much Ado About Nothing? I think this is a good fit, but I don't know. Let's try it. Perfect! I'm going to highlight the stage directions right away. Awesome. Hey, Miriam. Alright, anyone else want recommendations? Alright, here we go. Ahoy, I could pick up a new hobby. I enjoy reading serious, sophisticated literature, and I tend to enjoy the classics. Oh boy. Okay. Sophisticated literature and the classics. Short story whose gruesome nature will linger with you much longer. Okay, well we only have 4 classics. Are any of them serious and sophisticated? You don't think Sherlock Holmes would be considered sophisticated, do you? Probably not, right? Oh, what about this one? Shirley is a traditional Bronte romance with a titular, intelligent, and headstrong heiress. I think that could be a good one. Night and day. Can love and marriage coexist, and is marriage necessary for happiness? Maybe we should try Shirley. That seems like a good one, right? Let's try it. Shirley. I've been meaning to read Shirley. Interesting. I'll give it a shot. Nice. Okay, another recommendation. Wow. What a week. I want travel inspo. I'm a fan of books like Round Luxembourg with Brooke. Join rising Instagram star Brooke Travels on an adventure through Luxembourg as she explores, shares delicious recipes, and provides a refreshing take on travel and lifestyle. Okay. We've got... Oh man, we only have one travel book. We have this fact book, Bookworm. We have another fact book, A Dictionary of the English Language. Well, we only have one travel book. Should we just try it? I don't even think it's a good fit, though. Let's try it. I never would have looked there. Rambles in Germany and Italy? Sounds fascinating. Okay, I guess it worked. Surprising, honestly. Okay. So, what has been selling well today? I want something with a historical setting. I usually prefer non-fiction, and I also usually enjoy a classic piece of literature. Non-fiction and a classic. Okay. 2018, that's not classic. 1747, non-fiction. It's certainly not a historical setting, though. And it's not a classic. Do we have any classics that are non-fiction? What's this? I don't know if this is a fact or fiction. I don't know. Is that a fact book? The one about Around the World in 80 Days? I thought it was fiction, but I don't actually know. Should we try it? I don't know, let's try it. I've been surprised, but I like that it deals with the past. Okay. Good, good. Right. Oh, okay. I'm looking for a new piece for my collection. I could really use something with a political message, and I wouldn't mind something niche. Oh no, not political message. I always struggle with these. Political message. Layered story about injustice and generosity set amid the chaotic legal system of 19th century London. Do you think that could be considered political? All these are fantasy. I don't think we're going to find anything political here. Iron Widow is feminist. Do you think that could be considered a political message? Rage Against the Patriarchy in this first installment of the Chinese-inspired, history-inspired feminist sci-fi YA novel. It is kind of niche, too. Let's try it. Huh, Iron Widow is really powerful stuff. I've never tried that before. Awesome. Okay. And this person keeps on buying books. One person left in the shop and they're just staying there super late. I imagine that's how booksellers feel in real life. They're like, we need to close shop, but this person won't leave. Yeah. Anyways, that is that. Let's close up. Let's see. I wonder if any of the stuff we need to buy is going to be at the store now. Okay, we need two things. Iodine-plated fuel duct. We need that. And then carbonated incinerator and washer-proof shifter. Okay, that's certainly not that. Should we buy it anyway so it gives us something else? Great. Yeah, next time we will have to see... Oh, wait, let's see if we can buy any more books. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, let's leave it here for today, and next time we will see if we can get the last item for Klaus. So like I said, that's where we're going to leave it for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Today we played more of Tiny Bookshop. We did the quest for Klaus. We ended up seeing his concert, which was really fun. We did grow the plant for Anne, so that plant is done too. So we did all the plants she wanted us to do, which is great. We haven't got our 4th golden memory still, but I'm hoping maybe next time we can get it. Maybe, I'm really hoping. But anyways, that's all for today. So if you like this episode, feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you like. All that stuff is really appreciated. And yeah, hopefully I see you in the next episode. Bye.